Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to Ni No Kuni, the Wrath of the White Witch Let's Play. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we went and did some Metal Gear Solid around within the Hamlin Palace, and we have to be on the lookout for the prince, but he's actually known as the Great Sage as well, too. His name is Marcassin, and we're going to be seeing him a little bit later on throughout this episode, and he's going to be seeming a little bit different, like how we kind of saw with some of these other different type of characters that we met in other different kingdoms before, where they have some sort of broken-hearted problem, and that's exactly what Marcassin is going to be all about. And I want to say that his broken-hearted problem is all about his belief, because for some reason he's going to be trying to think that he looks like very ugly or something of that type of problem there, and we have to go and try to make sure that he is not going to be looking ugly for what is going to be happening here within this episode. But however, we are going to be reaching out into where the sewer is, and I do have to say this is one heck of a nice place. I have to say, within a sewer area, you got like a water fountain that's like shooting off with different type of really nice cool like water type of works that are going on from here. But however, there is going to be a boss that is going to be happening within this area known as Porco Grosso, and I do actually have a list of his moves that are going to be somewhat relatively insane for what is going to be happening from here. Now, this guy does like to go around within the area pretty fast, and one of his special moves for that is known as the Roadhog move. It's a homing, charge, and ramming attack, and you want to stay far away from most of the parts for what's going to happen here within this battle anyways, and I want to strongly recommend that for this battle here is that you use Oliver for majority of this battle. Now, we also do have Chloroboros here. He is also somewhat of a electric type of snake as well, so if you do have any type of lightning type of equipment with you, and or the plasma ball, if you have been doing a little bit of some training so far, that will be the prime essential move for what is going to happen. Now, you can also go and use other familiars as well too, but since we do have Chloroboros here with the different lightning equipment and also with some lightning attacks, this is going to be dealing some super effective damage. Now, however, Oliver does have Frostbite, which that does do a little bit of some damage, but not as super effective, but at least it will get the job done. Now, I want to say that Drippy will go and pop up at some point later on throughout the battle, which we won't be able to go and see because I have to like edit down all of this as quickly as I can, because I don't really want to make this battle like too long for you guys, and I would rather just kind of edit things out as best as I can and show you guys all the important things that are going to happen from here. So yeah, so there's that Roadhog attack. Unfortunately, sometimes you can't always go and dodge it, because if he locks on into you, there's like not really any type of point of you trying to run away at all whatsoever. But however, he is going to go for his one other move known as Gammon Cannon, which this does insane amount of damage. Now, make sure that you do at least defend at some point, but unfortunately, I forgot to go and hit the defend on there, and you guys got to see that I did like almost like 104 damage right there. Yeah, so like that's pretty crazy. Well, I wouldn't really say almost. It literally hit the actual 104 damage right there. But anyways, there we go. We got ourselves with the plasma ball hit right there, and if you can go and do a nice, good electrifying hit, it will actually go and stun Porco Grosso, and you can just go and start lining up with all your attacks from here. Now, I do recommend not to go and stay too far close into where this guy is, because he will go and try to charge at you again, and that's not going to be very crazy. He also does have like a flamethrower attack, which you don't really want to be around within here as well. Now, the Porco Slavo is the actual point attack, or the actual cannon arm that he actually does have, where it will like rapidly fire at you like multiple different attacks, and you don't really want to be there. Now, however, Porco Grosso is almost done from here, and I think that will, he has got one more Gammon Cannon for us. You better watch out, Chloroboros. Oh. Dang, that does like a whole chunk amount of damage, man. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really have like the best type of armor defenses all that much. But there he goes. He actually went and surrendered after all that. I kind of like that at the very end. Just had a little white flag that went and popped up from there. Now, I don't know if I said anything about what the other episode is going to be, but within these two videos, not only are we doing Ni No Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, but we are, of course, going to be jumping into another episode, and that is going to have to go and deal with some Ocarina of Time. We're going to be on the lookout for some big pose, and I think we're going to get ourselves started into the Shadow Temple. Now, before we can even go and do that, we do have to go and reach into Kakariko Village, see all the scenarios that are happening from there, and I think as well, too, we are going to be getting the, I want to say, the Nocturne of Shadow, the actual Ocarina of that type of teleportation to head off into where the Shadow Temple is going to be. Now, this area is pretty big, if I do have to say so myself, but the one place that we do want to go is head directly through this direction, which that should lead us right on over to where the where Marcassin is going to be around. Now, we want to be a little bit careful throughout this hallway because there is going to be some more of those pig guards that are going to be around within this area. And oh god, Drippy, you better run, man, or you can just hide behind that that helmet of his. I don't think he really does need the helmet anymore. Yeah, for some reason, it's like he has some sort of problem where he thinks that he's kind of being very negative on himself. But yeah, that's the belief of the broken-hearted problem that's going on with him right there.
Who are you?
So I guess that's like his outfit so that he doesn't need to go and show himself in public, I guess.
I am Prince Marcassin, ruler of Hamlin. And who might you be?
Well, we need your help. You're one of the great sages. Uh-oh. Well, I guess his helmet wasn't on too properly there, and unfortunately, he showed his face, and now he cannot show his, show his personality all that too much there.
Look at me. Go. Be gone.
Wow. So the prince is the great sage.
Got it in one. Just who in the world are you?
Your Highness, you have nothing to fear. There's something we'd like to ask you.
Something to ask me? Ah, I see. Now you know my secret. You
What?
mean to blackmail me.
No, that's not what's happening here. We need your help to join alongside with our journey.
We need the great sage's help.
Huh? Great sage? You mean me?
Yes, of course we do. You were one of the great sages who protected this world, weren't you?
I am sorry to disappoint you. It was my father who was the great sage. He passed away 15 years ago.
But you inherited his powers, didn't you?
Well, yeah, that should at least happen, right? Like, if somebody goes and passed away within in that family, I think
I was never good enough.
Marcassin should be able to be the one that will take over that, right?
Me, of all people. I have no gift for magic.
Huh? But you...
I think you've been here long enough. No one asked you to come. Now leave me alone. Go!
There's something iffy about that lad, I reckon.
Do you think...
No doubt, he's broken-hearted.
But which piece of his heart is missing?
What that boy's lost is his belief, like. Sure as eggs.
So I wonder who will actually have this type of belief, type of broken-hearted, well, type of piece that we need. Because we haven't really seen anybody that has something like that yet.
And he calls himself a prince.
Maybe his dad may probably have that belief or something. We'll probably have to see, because I know that we are going to be meeting up with the dad. That's going to be around here at some point soon anyways, right?
He's more trouble than he's worth.
I guess we'll be going then, Your Highness.
Alright, so off we go. Now, I do want to say, though, is that I did go and check out the Elimination Chamber. I did go and watch that whole PLE that was going on. And I do have to say that I am really happy that they went for Drew McIntyre. I think that will be a great idea choice that they're going to go for. And can't wait till I see what that match is going to be all about for the World Heavyweight Championship that's going to happen later. And what the heck is this mist going on? I don't think we ever seen mist that happen around within this area before. I guess it's their smoke screen or something for what all these soldiers are going to be showing up around, so that they can just, well, basically give us in some sort of distraught moment out here. But then also too, I think on the women's side of wrestling, I want to say their Elimination Chamber match, I think Becky Lynch got it, which I think that was more so of a common sense type of wrestler that was going to win the Elimination Chamber anyways, because they've been building up that whole entire segment for like quite a while now with Rhea and Becky for some time.
You
mind your tongue, girl. You stand before an emperor. We'll take care of them, your majesty.
Emperor?
Stand down! I must discover how they came to appear here.
And I shall not rest until I have done so. It is my sworn duty to know all that goes on in my domain.
He seems like a really serious guy.
Bring them to my chamber. We have much to discuss.
Sir!
Oh, man. But for what we have to go and tell about with this guy here, it seems like this type of emperor that's going to be, well, be talking to us is not going to really believe everything that we're going to be saying all that much, huh? But that's what we've been wanting to search for is that Marcassin guy, right? Is the son that we have to go and search for. And we have the picture of him and everything, right? We got that from the Khalifa. We got that from Lola. Uh-oh, well, that's not good. So I guess we'll have to do a little bit of a rescue mission, huh? To go and search for them. Well, that's not nice. So you're just gonna go and just not really worry about your kids all that too much there, man? Well, anyways, we're gonna end things off here, and I'll see you guys then in peace.